So what we have going on right now is we have our annual student show. This is a tradition we've been doing since 2010, where we celebrate the work of the seniors and tell them a little bit about our program. We invite family and friends and also the professionals from the local area. And sometimes we get professionals that come from the surrounding cities as well to get a look at our students and see what kind of work they can do. And we've been doing this, like I said, for the last 13, this is the 13th show that we've done. And this is the first time we've been on campus. Normally we hold it somewhere in the city. We've been everywhere from the Fine Silver Building downtown to the School of Physical Therapy out on the corner of Tezel and Gilbert Road. So we decided to bring it home this year. With the pandemic and everything, we wanted to have a wonderful space that we could spread out and we could look at the work of these 4 wonderful seniors that are graduating.
So my name is Ali Karat, and I'm a graphic design major. So the reason why I did graphic design in the first place is because I'm a creative. I love to create things, I love to draw, I love to sketch. I'm very hands-on. My aesthetic, I would definitely say, is very me, very messy, very rough, but organically it's who I am as a person and who I want to be represented as. So my dream, honestly, is to basically provide for my family. I think generally, I want to be able to be that person, make sure my mom's not working anymore, make sure she's in a better position that she was in a couple years back when I started college. So yeah, that's really my motivation for design in general and also being a creative.
My name's Amy Alvarez. I'm a graphic designer now. I really got into graphic design in high school. My high school had like a graphic design media program, and ever since that, I think I took that for about 2 years. And through those courses, I realized how much I love design and creating things. So I feel like my aesthetic is kind of like vibrant colors and playing with type and big typography and just taking something and just like, what's the word? Detaching it from like everything and just creating something new out of it.
I'm Heather Olivati. I'm doing a double major, so I'm getting a bachelor's in graphic design and photography. Started off, I just was messing with photos I found online, just changing colors, editing them, manipulating them, just as a hobby. And then now that I'm a graphic designer, I'm able to like incorporate my own photography, which is what I've done in this project here. I couldn't find photos that I wanted to use or that I was inspired to use, so I took my own. I kind of let my art like speak for itself sometimes. Especially with my photography, I feel like my photography is my creative outlet. Like I'm a very like introverted person, like shy. So I feel like my photography is where I can like put all my like energy out there without having to like make myself vulnerable, I guess, if that makes sense.
My name is Jacqueline Jimenez, and I'm a graphic design major. I chose graphic design because I really like art, and I love that graphic design has certain rules, so it doesn't let me just start designing everything under the sun. And it's like a little more controlled, which I like, but I like the freedom that I get with being creative and like the just different colors and typography that comes with it. Yeah, so I think my specific style is really like vintage 70s aesthetic. I love bright colors and I love organic type. So creating like my own fonts and stuff like that.
Our program is the kind of program where a student enters into their freshman year and begins taking graphic design classes immediately. So we have the honor and privilege of having these students for all 4 years while they're here at Incarnate Word. So from that first semester when they're taking basic foundations in software, all the way to the end when they're doing advanced projects in senior portfolio, we get to know these students. And because we're a small faculty of 4 full-time faculty and several adjuncts, we have these students multiple times throughout their university career. So we get to know our students really well. And so when it comes to a point where we celebrate what's going on, it really is kind of a celebration of their 4 years they've spent here, the work they've done as a cohort, and it's a little bit sad to see them go. But we're excited for them and the opportunities that are out there for them. And what's really great about this event too, and you can tell by a few of them behind me, that our alumni come back. So they come back and tell us what's going on, and a lot of them work in San Antonio in various industries, whether in-house for large corporations or for small advertising firms. And they come back looking at the work that's here and looking at the students. And you know, they always say to be nice to your classmates because they might be the ones that help you get your first job. And that's what happens in our shows. Alumni come back, bring their art directors, bring their creative directors, and they scope out and see the work that's here. And a lot of our students do get jobs from this very event. And it validates the work that we do and the work that they did. And so, is it a sad thing for them to leave? Yeah, but I know I'm gonna see them again because they're gonna come back to our wonderful show and share what it is that they've learned in their time away. We have students that came today that graduated a decade ago that still come back in order to see what's going on and how our programs evolved, how the students have evolved, and to talk with the professors that they've had. So it becomes a party for everybody and a celebration for the students that are graduating.